Hello, my name is Bill Fix. I have a 2-year associate degree in welding. I have 9 years shop experience, from jig welding, structural welding, and vessel welding. I was working in a fab shop when it started to slow down. I applied for the Iron Workers Union Local 732, was accepted, went through a 3-year apprentice program, became a JIW and went on the road for 4 years. I love welding. I'm my own worst critic. I'm like most other welders, in that I'm chasing a unicorn. By that I mean trying to make the perfect weld. I'm better than some and worse than others. In 2008 I lost my left arm just under the shoulder in a workplace accident. So the welds you see are not my own. With that being said, let's get down to business. Vertical welding is some of the most aggravating at times, or some of the satisfying. If you're having trouble with the appearance like these examples, I may have some advice, but first I would like to say, in my opinion, these welds you're seeing right now are passable welds, but with a little work look much nicer. In this weld the problem is the amount of travel each time he moves up. He's too high up on each advance. He may be traveling this much because he's hot. My main concern with this weld is the bead width. In earthquake-prone areas, inspectors will break you out if the cap is larger than 4 times the diameter of the rod. 1/8-inch rod would have a maximum 1/2 inch width. More than that you risk a visible breakout. This is a beautiful weld, so don't get me wrong, I'm only using this as an example, but let's say that in between the red lines an inspector measured it and it was 3/4 of an inch wide. He could visually break you out. Here is an alternative that will benefit you in many ways. There is 1,000 ways to skin a cat, and this technique is just one of those 1,000, but if weaving isn't working out for you, let's try something new. It's said doing the same thing over and over again the same way but expecting a different outcome is the definition of insanity, so let's do stringers. Before you freak out, remember you already know how. Your root pass is a stringer bead, and this is how you're going to get good fast. You're going to work smarter too. I'm assuming that you're in school or some other training program. I'm also assuming that you have to cut your own weld coupons and fit them up for yourself. So to speed up your progress and improve your skills, fit 10 weld coupons. Take your time, do them right, make sure to use run-off tabs from now on, it's a must. Then you're going to run a root. When done, stop, grab a new coupon, run the root on it, stop, and keep going until all 10 roots are done. Now this is just for practice. Normally you want to run a hot pass as soon as you can after the root. But this is about repetition, so run a hot pass, chip the slag, inspect, make adjustments to heat, turn it up, run another hot pass on another coupon, inspect, make adjustments, try turning down heat, do another one, inspect it. If you feel your heat is fine but your technique needs tweaking, hold the rod angle up or down, weld another. The point is, if you're not happy with how your root, or hot pass, or fill, or cap, you need to change something you're doing to get a different result. I'll say it again, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again the same way but expecting a different outcome each time. Now on to the fill. Try running 2 stringers instead of weaving. The pass going on top of the hot pass may not be wide enough to run stringers. Remember, you're smart and trust your judgment. If it's too tight, it's too tight. Weave this pass if you have to on all 10 coupons. Now on to the next pass. This is just like running flat or horizontal. Make sure you tie in the sides and catch the crown of the other bead. Do these same steps until you're ready to cap. Before you start capping, get a piece of plate and practice running stringers on it. Remember to catch the crown just like it's flat. If you're not liking the beads, play with your settings or technique. Now grab your coupons. The first bead makes or breaks you, so to help keep it straight, get some soapstone, make a line with it to help guide you. By welding your coupons out like I'm suggesting, it will maximize your practice. Here are some common problems. Notice the bead on the right looks cold rolled on the edge. See the 2 red pretend rods? The one on the right shows a more proper angle to hold. The last weld coupon shows a lack of weld at the top. This is from not using run-off tabs. If your coupon is low at the top or bottom, you will be broken out. This is a beautiful weld, very nice weave. Just to net back at the bottom is a little underfilled, runoff tabs would have prevented it. I can't stress this enough. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. If you keep having the same problem with a position and you're not trying to change the way you're doing it, you're crazy. If you liked this video, subscribe and leave suggestions for help on other welding issues.